do, it's been 10 days since we've removed the queen from this hive and we put her down there. So within 10 days we should have queen cells in here. Right now what I'm going to do is go in here and inspect it. I'll bring the camera forward when I open it up and let you take a look. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be 90 degrees today, but it's actually very comfortable right now. Don't take shortcuts. Hive tool, protective gear, and smoke. Make sure you smoke the girls, because you do not want to get caught up in getting stung while you're in the middle of opening up a hive and then have to scramble around looking for your smoker or your tools. So that's the #1 priority. So let me get my glove on here before I open her up and take a look inside, and I'll bring the camera up and let you all take a look inside also with me. Okay. Alright, I got you sit up there so y'all can see inside. Hopefully the telephone doesn't, the iPhone doesn't overheat. First thing you want to do, blow a little smoke in there and calm them down. The reason you do smoke is you stop them from communicating, and if one does sting my suit, it's not going everywhere and causing other ones to start coming back to me and stinging the same spot. So let's go take a look in here. Top box, I'm just going to smoke them a little and they'll know I'm coming in. Grab your hive tool, pop open the back just gently, no popping hard. Oh boy, look at that, beautiful, beautiful. Lots of babies and bees in here. You can see they're real calm, tempered. They're not flying out at me right now yet. So what I'm going to do is just take a look inside. I'll pop this one off here. And you see we got some honeycomb and some more drawn out honeycomb, and inside is some beautiful pollen in here. All that yellow you see in the back there is all pollen they're pulling in right now. And you even see maybe in the camera the little shininess, that is the nectar. When you blow smoke, what they do is they think there's a fire, a forest fire, and they start gulping this thinking they have to leave. So you'll see a lot of them are in there drinking the nectar thinking they have to get up and leave soon. We're not going to make that happen though. I'm going to set this hive down over here. Let me just peek inside here and see what we got going on. A lot of nectar and pollen. A lot of nectar and pollen on this side. Very nice. I'm going to go grab some. I really love this hive tool. It allows you to take frames out, set it back here. I don't know if you can see that. You basically can set it back here and start putting frames out. Take them out and put them over here. So I'm going to take some of these out, just to give us some room to move around. Just set it down here gently, not squishing anybody. Just so I can look inside and see what else we got. You see some drone comb right here on the bottom, the ones that look like bullets. Some more pollen inside there, that's good. And there's, if I blow off here to the left, to my right hand where the tool is, there's some brood up there. See the brood? This is patchy brood. Might be left over from a couple weeks ago. There's some more right there. So they're taking care of the brood. That's from the previous queen, so I wouldn't say that's something new that we have. That's some old brood. Probably most of it's hatched already. Go ahead and look inside here. A little bit of brood. More brood right there, and some, see these big guys right here. I'm going to zoom in on this, but if you see this right here, that is a drone. That guy right there with the big eyes, he looks like a queen, but they're not. And they're all over. There's multiple drones in there. So drones are the males. They do not have stinger. Here's one being born right here. This one's just coming out right here. We can see if I can get that on camera. If you guys can see him, he's being born right now. They're helping him out of his cocoon. He's a pretty big guy. They get confused a lot with being queens, but it's not. It's actually a drone. He's trying to chew his way out of that comb right now. So I hope you got that on camera. I can't tell if the sunlight and all is hard to see, but hopefully you all see that, him coming out. There goes his leg. His leg is out. Get him out of there. There he goes. There he goes, and he's out. There he goes. Welcome to the world. Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking now, so these don't get pissy, because I got their. Let's set him back in there. Let him join his family of girls, mostly girls, all girls, except for those drones. Yep, B movie is a lie. The one with Jerry Seinfeld, the cartoon. That is a lie. Females do all the work. Females are here, taking care of the babies. You see all the drone brood from last queen. She's still in here. I'm just looking to see if a queen happened to hatch somewhere. I don't want to have too many queens in the hive. I want to make sure we have a healthy hive. There's a queen cup, a queen right there. They're taking care of her, so there's a queen. That looks like a peanut. That is definitely a queen cell. So I'm going to leave that alone for now because I don't know how many are in here, and that might be the only one. So let's put that back in there. Check the next frame. Whoa, that was too bumpy. Sorry guys. Nothing going on here. Yeah, I'm going to give them a little smoke because that just jolted them a little bit. Let me give them a little smoke to calm them down. Don't want to burn their eyes or anything, and especially if you have honey in your hive, you don't want to smoke too much because all your honey would smell and taste like smoke. It's just got an odd flavor to it, so you don't want to smoke too much. Let me see here. And we just got the outside cells are typically just food, so I don't expect much in there. Right, I'm gonna try to put this back together the way it was because we don't want to disrupt the queen cells that are in there and the pattern. We want to keep all the drone in the same pattern that they were. Let's get this guy back in here. Whoops, they're getting a little antsy, so let me get a little smoke here and calm them down. There goes my camera. The wind's starting to pick up a little. I'll check my camera here, make sure we're okay. Still on? Yeah, I think we're on still. Give it a little tilt forward more. There we go. Okay, let me put all these guys back in before they get pissy here. I gotta go look in the second row though, because I'm expecting more queen cells in the bottom row, more so than the top. So let me get these guys back in. Most of these are babies. The foragers are out during the daytime. Only a few are left behind, just the ones that are stopping in to drop off food. They're probably ones that are flying at me right now. And what I'm going to do is, remember what I'm here for, look for queen cells. Don't let the flying around disrupt your mission of what you're doing. Okay, so these are all, I'm going to take this whole top shelf off. I'm going to set it behind the camera. And then I'm going to check the second row. You hear them fanning. They're all fanning right now. Probably because of smoke. I'm going to go set this one over here. Make sure that my camera's still working good. Good. Okay, so pretty full hive. I'm going to put my little device back up here again because that's really handy. Set it in there real gently. Don't move around a lot. And again, I'm going to try not to jolt the hive like I just did. You saw what happened when I jolted it. The bees tend to get a little aggressive and Want to know what I'm doing? A lot of drone. Look at the big guys. They want the big eyes, and there's lots of drone. Now drones, you know, it's because this hive was going to swarm, but drones are really a resource hog. The guys are in there just eating food, and their whole purpose is to go mate with queens from other hives. Not the same queen. They don't mate with their mother. So let's see if we got any more queen cells in here. If we don't have a queen cell in here, oh, this is drawn comb, really nice. Yeah, if we don't have queen cells in here, it may be time to do either a quick run to a bee, my friends that have bees and have some queens, and I'll bring some in here. Introduce a queen in here if they don't get one in the next 10 days. Got a big old furry guy there. I don't know if you guys can see him. A lot of drone. Lots of drone. Just remember the order that we put it in, because we're going to put everything back the way it was. There's an order to bees. Usually it's outside is honey and some pollen. Inside is where they lay eggs. So it looks like they're prepping. They're cleaning out these hives. Nice drawn comb here. Prepping for a queen. You can see the guy there with some pollen on his legs. See that bee with some pollen on his legs? They're trying to find a spot to put it. Still not seeing any more queen cells. Only that one. Let's keep praying that we see another queen cell in here soon. Gently pulling these apart, unsticking them, reaching them gently with my thumbs and my forefinger, pulling up gently, looking for queen cells. No queen cells. Nope. I think if we're going to find queen cells, they're going to be on this level or the level below. Gently moving this over. They have lots of resources. That's a good thing. I'm seeing a lot of, oh, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Lots of drone cells there. See the peanut looking things? If I give it a nice little blow, there's a queen cup right in the bottom there. Kind of weak looking, but she's a queen cup. Yeah, there's some drone cells. There is a queen cup on the bottom there. That's a good sign. I don't see any others. And I'm looking for a queen that might have hatched, but I'm not seeing that. Let me look at the other side. Oh yes. Looks like they might have some other queen cups there that were not capped yet. Yeah, they don't like you to blow, so you shouldn't do it too much, but I do it just to take a look at see what's going on. So this is this got a queen cup on. I'm gonna leave that alone. That's two. Two for sure, maybe a third. Okay. So when a bee stings your suit, it puts out a banana smell like this. If you squish a bee, they'll tend to smell that and that'll get them riled up. So the best thing you can do is just give a little smoke in your gloves. A little smoke in your gloves. Smoke them down a little, let them know that you're coming inside, and can't really communicate. Maybe around your hood a little bit. Okay. Go in this next one here. This is just an empty with some drone brood in there again. Not much going on there. And the last one here. Yeah, I'll get out of your sight here, guys, in a second. This is a nice pulled, drawn comb. Very nice, very nice. So they're getting ready to introduce a queen in here, and she's got plenty of room to start laying down eggs. So move you guys, excuse me. There we go. Don't want to smash you, excuse me. And what we're doing is creating bee space, pulling it in tight up to the next frame, creating some bee space so that they can go in between hives, but not too much, because if you give them too much room, what they'll do is they'll put all kinds of extra comb, and your hive will be ugly looking. It won't be easy to get around in there and pull your frames out. So make sure, I've done that before where the frames were crooked and too much space and they connected the frames together and that wasn't good. Okay, so and right on time, my camera blew over again, so let me get the camera set up. Get some camera leverage here. So get that up a little. There we go. I'm hoping you guys can see that well. Give them a little bit of smoke, because what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next level. Like a video game, level 2. Now we're going to level 3. Just going to scooch them down a little bit, let them know we're coming in. Take this off. Set this down gently so it doesn't fall and I'm chasing around when the camera falls, and I just want to make sure it's gently sitting there. Okay, and I'm going to take this one off. Oh, use my tool. Just kind of give it a little pry it open, lift up, and then go bring it over to the other one. Put it on top there. Okay, lots of bees here. So what we're going to do is pretty packed. Give a little smoke, not too much. Get them down in there a little bit. I see a lot of drone brood in here. A lot of drone brood. You can see them right there, little bullet-shaped things. So this will be an interesting level. I got a feeling we're going to see more queen cups in here. Let's find out. Pull this guy up, and it's going to bring a lot more bees around here. So I think I'm going to pull this out. Queen cup right there. A lot of brood. I see a queen cup right there. Another one. Look at all those queen cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 queen cups. So this is going to be an important frame. You don't want to have too many queen cups though, you want to have 2. My fear is that if I squish one, it could be the wrong one, so I think I'm going to let nature do its course and leave these guys in here. I'm going to set this one over here to the back. Actually, I'm going to set it in the frame here because I don't want to screw this one up. That seems like the most important frame of the whole hive right now. Get some more over here. Lots of bees in here. Might even want to add a frame on top of this because this is a pretty packed hive. This is a food frame, very heavy. See the drones walking around there. Yeah, they're waiting for a queen for sure. So let me set this down here. I'm going to have to smoke this out before I set this back because I think I'll kill a lot of baby bees if I set that back in there. Let me get this opened up. You'll see most of these are babies because they're not flying around. They're just walking. So down here there's a lot of babies, nurse bees, taking care of the cells, the queen cells. You see they're small and furry, not much. Oh, there's some more queen cells. Lots of queen cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's open one up and take a look at it. So I'm going to kind of lean this up on my suit here. Take a look at this if we can, right here. Open this up a little. You'll see inside these queen cells, they fill them with royal jelly. And that's the yellow stuff. You'll see the larva in there. That's all royal jelly. Really good for them too. They can eat that again. And the queen's larva is in there, and she's much bigger. Takes less time to hatch, and they'll clean it up. But there's 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of queen cells in here. Okay, I'm going to put that one back right where I got it. Watch out, guys. Gentle. Squish y'all. Excuse me. Let's go in here. This is an interesting hive. I think it's one of my favorite hives. I had it last year. Got it from my buddy Tom from Pipe Creek. It's been doing really well. Just a little antsy on this side here. A lot of drone brood on it, and another queen cup. There's another queen cell right there on top. 2 more. So they're really trying to build a queen here. I've been told only to keep 2 of them. So I'm going to smash these guys up here. I don't want to have too many queens fighting each other. Have 2 queens in one hive. That wouldn't be good. Yeah, they're starting to bang on my hood. I can feel it. They're warning me to get out of their hive. Don't let that scare you. A lot of drone in here. That's another. We're done with the brood. Whoa. We're done with the brood frame. So all this is going to be food going forward. So I'm going to go ahead and set these all back in there. Let them make their queen. I think what we got here is a strong hive with lots of babies in it. We'll put her back in there. This is the most important frame. I'm going to put her back in. Set her down here. Get some smoke around here. They're talking to each other right now, so you want to break the communication. Put the lid back on too. I'm going to warn them to put the lid on. In a second here, they're all going to go down or outside the box, and they'll find their way back in. Pull this frame back in again. Oops, I want to make sure I put these in the right order. Yeah, this is the one next to that one. There we go. Set that back in gently. Make sure you pull your tool off here because you put your boxes on, you forget you had your tool on. And then it's gonna, box is gonna have to come back off again. Alright, so I could put this down here and smash a bunch of bees. Not what I'm gonna do though. You're a beekeeper, not a bee haver. So what we're gonna do is give these guys a break, tell them we're coming in. Lots of smoke, lots of smoke. And then when you set your frame down, just done gently and just kind of twist. It'll push some bees off and it won't smash as many. There you go. And they'll find their way back in again. You don't have to worry about that. Make sure it's lined up nicely. If you got any dead bees on the side, scrape them off right away because they are putting off a pheromone. It's going to excite the other bees. Grab your next one before everybody gets up here. Twist. There you go. Smoke because they're getting a little antsy again. Great job. We're going to cap you guys up and then we're going to check out our old queen and see how that hive's doing. I always put a cement block on so the wind doesn't take it and environments don't get in there. Move my camera around now. So you see, you do have quite a few bees on the outside. They'll find their way back in again. Yeah, they're all huddled there. They're just going to go back in the entrance again. One thing I did want to do is I wanted to open that entrance up since it's going to be hot. I'd like to make the entrance bigger. Let me go ahead and do that.